Welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I am your host, the good, the honorable, the ever-present Dr. Yukon Suckit. Greetings. I am broadcasting to you today from my secret underground headquarters, located high in the Himalayan mountains, but still underground, because that's what really matters here. And today I am bringing you a deck that is entitled GOLGARI SWARM. Now, the deal was I was over at Aether Hub poking around through some of the new decks that are being posted, and I found a deck called GOLGARI SWARM. And I thought, I'm a big fan of GOLGARI SWARM. Let's see what they're doing. And you know what they're swarming? Skeletons. And that's one of my favorite Golgari cards right now. I mean, since this thing came out, I've been in love with Skeletal Swarming. And I thought, well, okay, what are they doing different, right? And they had Gala Greeters with it and Warlock Class. And I thought, oh, that is super cool. I mean, because the idea is then you got one or two creatures coming in every turn, and Gala Greeters is going to activate for each one of those skeletons that's popping into play. And so you're going to be getting, either the +1 counter on the Gala Greeters, or you're going to get those extra treasure, or you give yourself 2 life. And then with Warlock Class, if you can pump it up to 7, then, because these guys die all the time. So if your guy dies on your turn, then it'll cause a point of damage. Then the 7 will cause them to lose an extra point of damage, plus whatever damage they took otherwise. It's this great thing where you got people just taking a lot of damage from all the damage that's being done and just causing it all to occur. But the problem is that deck had like 19 land in it, and when I tried playing it, it was really hard. I never got more than 2 mana in opening hand, and I went long periods of time without getting any mana. So I ended up taking that up to 24, and I took a lot of stuff out, and instead I put back in I put in Esika's Chariot, because Esika's Chariot would allow us to do some token copying. And in this case, it would be the skeletons, because the skeletons multiply their power super quick. So if I had 2 skeletons out and I was able to use the Chariot to make a 3rd skeleton, they go from being like 2/2s to being what is it? Yeah, they get +2, +0. They start off as 1s. So they're 3s, and then they become like, I don't know what they go. It's math after that. It'd be, I can't even tell you what it is, but they blossom up, right? It's geometric progression there. That's why I have computers for us. They're doing this math for us. The other thing I threw in here is I took out the Celestis and I put in Cosmos Elixir. I'm not sure I made the right decision there. I just am more of a Cosmos Elixir person. I like it because it kind of operates on its own. It does what it needs to do. The main reason why I'm thinking that maybe the Celestis might be better is because the Celestis costs 1 less, but it also gives you another mana source. And I find myself fighting for mana in this deck still with 24. So, but the idea that you're going to get 2 life, 2 life, 2 life, 2 life, and then after you have 22 life or whatever, then it starts giving you card. The other one gives you lives and cards as well, but this one does it a little more regularly, and you don't even have to think about it. So I'm kind of more of a fan of Cosmos Elixir, but I'm kind of thinking about putting Celestis back in. The other thing I put in there was Dig Up, because one of the things you really need is either you're struggling for mana, and this thing will go get you mana. It'll help you ramp. And if you're not struggling for mana, you're probably struggling for Skeletal Swarming or maybe Meathook Massacre. You might need to wipe the board. So, or maybe you want to do Gala Greeters because you start that Skeletal Swarming cycle, and you want to be able to let those Gala Greeters do the come into play effects. So that's what Dig Up's for, is for helping you get the cards that you need when you need it. Because I can tell you, the 4 mana that Dig Up needs isn't that hard and isn't that bad to get to pretty much Demonic Tutor. I mean, it's fantastic. Beyond that, we've got 2 Eye Tyrants. We got 1 Disenchant land. We got some relatively fast dual lands and a nice swath of regular old fast lands there. Over on the side in the sideboard, from the death of our Eyetwitch, We got Environmental Sciences to help with more land progression. We got Containment Breach, which destroys target artifact or enchantment, as well as get you some pests. Introduction to Annihilation will exile target non-land permanent, and its controller gets to draw a card. That's probably my favorite of these lesson cards when it comes to exiling. And we got 2 Mascot Exhibitions in case you got 7 mana and nothing to do. So that's the deck. Let's take it out to see how well it does. Subscribe. All right, we're playing against PapaWolf. And we got 3 mana. Let's keep it. Throw out our Warlock Class. That'll help us to dig something up here on the next turn. If we choose not to try to destroy something. It's not that big of a deal. Let's go digging. More mana. More mana is really what I'm looking for here. Dig up, huh? Okay, so now we'll have a green and 3 blacks, which puts us only 1 away from Skeletal Swarming. That guy's a jerk. It's nice to have Deadly Dispute, though. Oh, I can't take care of that. Let's just go like this. It's still not enough to kill him. I'm going to get another guy, unfortunately. I'll have to take him out with Bloodchiefs on the next turn. Alright, let's green up here. We'll go for the Bloodchief's Thirst. Take him out with 4, unfortunately. And I'll attack, because that guy can't defend. All right, we got some hits we got to take. A lot of them, actually. This could help. Not doing anything with the mana otherwise, so let's use it up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6. At 7, I'll be able to activate the Warlock Class all the way up to his super ability. We got to get some skeletons out, though. If we're going to get anywhere. All right, here we go. Skeletal Swarming. There's a bat, just in case something comes about. I don't think this guy's prepared for Skeletal Swarming. I'm not really prepared for a dragon, though, is the problem. Yeah, let's block. We'll go. Hopefully we got something that will exile. That'd be nice. Yeah, that's good. You, my friend, can draw a card. Have a good time. That skeleton's got to do what a skeleton's got to do. And it's another Goldspan Dragon. Sweet googly moogly. You can do it, Cosmos Elixir. Keep me alive. I hit you up with Ivy. That's looking better. And we're dead. Are we? No, maybe we're okay. That's only 8 points of damage. We're cool, dude. We're popping this for 7. Coming in for 15. And then you take 15 more. Victory! Subscribe. Play against MC Koga. MC Koga. Or is it Mick Koga? I'm not sure. 2 mana. Yeah. Dig Up should be able to help us out, though. So I like everything else that's going on here. 1, 2, 4, 5. Keep. Mick Koga, can you even afford sleeves or a pet? White. All right, Gala Greeter. I'm going for it. Unfortunately, I'm going to use this to get the land I need for itself, but there's a lot. We got enough green ready, maybe? Let's see what we got here. We got Swamp, and then something else. Let's put a green out. Oh, everybody played something. All right. In your face, Gala Greeter. Go get him. There's green. Let's put out the Chariot. That card, well, great. They're binding the old gods like crazy. Here comes the skeletons. Meow, meow. Now we're getting slaughtered. Oh, good. Of course, I'm sure they're going to have something else out there to totally screw us over with, but we got to try. Don't be doing that. Mother pus bucket. Someone's dying, my lord. All right, here we go. Let's drink deeply from the cosmos. $22. Does that thing count as more? I don't care. I could use 4 on it. There's a lot of words on that card. Let's go, Mr. Okoga. Let's start off with this, see what we can draw. That is ridiculous. Alright, let's just go be mean. Okay. Let's sacrifice a cat. There we go. That's something interesting. We'll have to wait till next turn, though. No attacks, in turn. What is that, word 2? We got plenty for that. Okay, he's practically out of cards, so I hope he doesn't have anything good. You need to counter it? I played the Bud money. I don't think I have anything fast, so we're just going to go ahead and come in for 2. We got a bunch of mana. Let's see. So that's not going to help us at all. We just got to chill. Oh, look, even more mana. At least we got the 3 mana off the top of our library. Off the top of our library. Four on top. And we get to pull another. That is so exciting. Yeah, I think we're going to go for a Skeletal Swarming. All right. If we get that Meathook out, then it'll start costing him every time he kills one of my dudes. Good, he doesn't have a whole lot. I wonder what he's got glowing up there. Another mana. I got Death Touch, so, you know, I got that going for me. Go for it, Skinny. We think it's a mana? Ooh, it's Gala Greeter. Problem is the game's pretty much over at this point. Either I'm going to win. I mean, I guess it can't be over. He could potentially do something here. I got skeletons with lethal, so either he takes care of him or he dies. There we go. Well, that is bad. There we go. Destroy all creatures. Ooh, I played that wrong. At least when my dudes die, they will kill him. That's the card. You're dead. You just killed yourself. Wink, wink. Victory! Subscribe. Playing against Manuel. As in short for Batmanuel. Alright, we got 2 mana. Let's see what we can do. So I'm hoping we can pull a Warlock Class next turn. Grab its 2 power ability. We're going up against some speed here. Yeah, it's got to be mean. That guy is a blossomer. He's a grower, not a shower. Yeah, see, look at that. That would have been pumped up by 3 this turn if that would have been the case. Alright, green mana, green mana, green mana. Green mana. Let's go get another green mana. Interesting. All right, let's start ramping, I guess. Not ramping mana-wise, but getting some creatures out there. I wonder if the cats can last a turn. Nope. We can get some skeletons out there, though. They tend to live a little bit longer. Dang it, I was hoping to have 2 Skeletal Swarmings out. All right, let's go, Joe. Bring him down to 20. Eek. He's trying hard. All right, so I can wipe everything out up to a 4. Let's do it. Yeah, I would love to get the Gala Greeters out there. Well, let's see what we can do. Two life. We got 4. Suddenly the Chariot. It's got something to do. We'll pump those guys up, make them that much stronger, give us some treasure token, get that guy stronger. There we go. Time to wipe the board. And we win. Whew. This deck finally went off. Subscribe. All right, so here is my version of Golgari Swarm. And let's point out the cards and make everything work here. The big deal, you got Skeletal Swarming. And the more of those you can get out and keep out, the better you're going to be. And what is the combo with? The combo is with Gala Greeters. Because every time another creature comes into play, you gain 2 life, or you put a +1 counter on Gala Greeters, or you create a treasure token, which then allows you to play more stuff. So we're really hoping that we'd be able to have the Gala Greeters out there that are like, hello, skeleton, come on in. Let me see if I can find a place for you to sit down. The other thing is Warlock Class, because, you know, the thing about Skeletal Swarming is those skeletons get killed a lot. And so as I say, at the beginning of your instep, if a creature died this turn, each opponent loses 1 life. So with your skeletons dying, that will do that extra point of damage to them. If you can ramp it up to 7, then it's at the beginning of your instep, each opponent loses life equal to the life that they lost this turn. So it kind of doubles the amount of damage that your Skeletal Swarming is dealing. Plus, those guys have trample. So as they get big, they're going to be able to do it. Dig Up allows you to go and get the cards that you need. I mean, so what's really great is that a lot of times what this deck needs is mana. And what does this thing do? It gets mana. It gets basic lands and puts it into play. And let me see here. I only have 3 forests. So yeah, here's the big deal. One thing I noticed was that I was running out of forests really quickly. I'd go looking for cards. I try to pull them like with Binding of the Old Gods or something, and there wouldn't be enough. So I kind of think that the mixture we have here is a little off. It's just that in the deck that I based this off of, there was, I think, like no actual forests in here at all. And so to me, having 3 in there, I thought, okay, at least I got something. Because we had, you know, potentially a forest there, potentially we have these forests here, and that's a forest. But we got so many things to go looking for forests now, but they have to specifically be forests. So it might be better to actually maybe take some of the swamps out and add a little bit more forest in for when you go to actually fetch those lands. Eyetwitch goes and gets the stuff out of the sideboard, so that was pretty decent. So I'd say the one thing, I'm a big fan of Skeletal Swarming. I like looking for things that combo with it. So yeah, like I said, when I saw Gala Greeters, I thought, yep, this is going to be fun. Unfortunately, it seemed like it was rough trying to get both at the same time. But, you know, that's what Dig Up's for. So hopefully, if you don't have to use your Dig Ups for either getting the Skeletal Swarming, then, you know, maybe you could go use them to get Gala Greeter or something. Because, yeah, having those things trigger off each other was pretty cool. So let's see. Is this deck competitive? At the moment, no. But, I mean, it does win. I'd say it's like it's a little over 50%. I think it depends on a lot of things that go on. I'd noticed that when I go up against super aggro decks that I barely have enough time to hold it together. So I don't think this deck holds up well against super aggro. But if you got some time, the Skeletal Swarming is so hard for Control to deal with unless they have enchantment removal, because those creatures just keep coming. So this thing's got a lot of potential. Is it fun? For me, absolutely. Absolutely, it's fun. This is big time fun. It's going to get a plus because of it. And is there a theme? No, not really. There's not a theme here. Can't think of any great parties where skeletons all show up. riding on the back of a chariot that also involves kitty cats. So I can't really say there's much of a theme here. So I'm going to give this deck a B plus as it is right now. I think that I think it was lots of fun, and I think it's got a lot of good potential as far as Golgari is concerned. And I think there's some place it can go. I'll try tinkering with it a little bit more. Maybe pull back to it in another week or so, and we'll see where we're going. So anyways, I hope you end up having as much fun with it as I did. That's all for now. If you like this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the secret underground headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, I want you to have a great day. In the words of my people, word to your mother. Bye.